I'm Real Life Coach Brooke Drinnon. I'm at Hancock Middle School with Miss Jeni Howerton, the 8th grade ELA teacher and lead teacher for the Real Life Grant. And Jeni, as part of your school's literacy action plan to improve literacy development across the content areas, you purchased the MyOn digital library. Could you tell us a little bit about the product and how your school's using it?
Sure. MyOn is an online reading tool that students are able to get on and pick different books, a lot of nonfiction books based on Lexile reading levels. They have an interest inventory that they take at the very beginning, and the program recommends books to the students based on what they said their likes and dislikes were. I know a lot of teachers have been using it in their RTI class. For the first 20 minutes, they have a silent reading where the students are able to log in. With the majority of the text, there are online quizzes that they can take after that shows mastery of it. There's also components that are great for special education students that it can read to them, and they can highlight the text and kind of get interactive with the text that they choose. A lot of our students are starting to learn that they can read it at home as well, so we're seeing that some students are actually reading over the weekend and things at home as well, and so we're also counting that towards their reading too.
Okay. How has your Real Life Coach helped you with the product?
Brooke has been absolutely instrumental in getting this thing running from the very beginning. We got it a little late in the school year, so it didn't get to start in August like we wanted it to, but we've started it up after Christmas break. She has helped us implement a school-wide contest where each grade is basically competing against one another, and I think the grade that has the highest number of books read at the end of the 9 weeks grading period, we're going to give them a pizza party, and she's helping myself along with our literacy specialists to go in and make sure that we're getting the recording sheets from each teacher and helping the reading instructional coach to chart those, and we've got a huge chart outside of our cafeteria so students are able to do that, and she's been very helpful in faculty meetings, ready to answer any questions or address any concerns that we have, so you've really done above and beyond going in and helping us.
Okay, Jeni, and the last question, do you have any future plans or other considerations, maybe some advice for other schools who are thinking about purchasing the program?
The program is very good for lower level students. Like I said, there's a lot of information out there with lower level Lexile levels. As far as your students reading at higher Lexile levels, there doesn't seem to be that much there. However, we have been told that there's a second step of the system that you can buy that's supposed to add more grade level text. I think they even said maybe some of the classical novels and stuff that can be added. As far as concerns, I just really don't know what's going to happen to our 6th and 7th graders next year after they read all of the books in their Lexile level, and especially if they're not changing Lexile levels, making great gains. I just don't know if the company is going to continue adding new books to the current selection that we have, or do we have to continue purchasing the next steps?
Mm-hmm. So just the availability of grade level and high Lexile text is kind of lacking on the basic package, and so having to put more money into that is a concern.
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. You've been so helpful, and that's all.
All right.